gives me something for my brain to do.
Alright, beginning recording in 3, 2... Hello everyone, Atou here.
And Tsuyoi!
And we're back. An extra tale.
Yeah.
Well, it feels more appropriate since it's that version. And Tsuyoi has eaten!
I have. I am nourished and my brain no longer is spinning.
Right, now you can actually give this dialogue a proper reading. Tsuyoi, make up for your mistake.
Hey, guess what? I just passed this gorgeous girl on the stairs. Could she be your new student? What? I'm sure you're just talking about Ren Tsuyoi from Class B. Ren Tsuyoi? Never heard of her. You really never heard of her? She's pretty, athletic, smart, classy. Or a stuck-up Miss Perfect who all the guys adore and all the girls despise. It would be unrealistic to call Ren Tsuyoi the most popular girl. It wouldn't be unrealistic to call Miss Tsuyoi. It wouldn't be unrealistic to call Ren Tsuyoi the most popular girl in the whole school. Hey, you know, I might be, have food in my brain. That won't stop me from flubbing lines. Nothing will stop me from flubbing lines. Are you pulling my leg? Girl, you so dense you probably wouldn't feel it if I pulled your leg anyway. Well, I'm not doing as much. But she wasn't wearing her school uniform. She was wearing red. How do you explain that? I don't know. I hadn't noticed. Huh? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. You would. Come on, let's hurry to our club. You know the one that activities have been curtailed for. Yeah. Nothing changed. I read that pretty good the first time, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking of the editor. Talk to the editor!
Oh, our club's ace. Did you find out anything yesterday? Interesting. So it was Tiger who murdered the kid. Of course there's no interest in the spirit world. Now he's in the spirit world. No one cares about the missing student. Fuck him. Maybe it was Shinji. Maybe we all got lucky.
Or her. It was a missing student. We don't know the gender.
Ah, thanks to you, the article will be great. Are you ready for the next article assignment? The next unsolved mystery is, yesterday there was a girl dressed in red on the rooftop. In red! Holy shit! Rumors about Little Red Rooftop are spreading. Go find out what this is all about. Go talk to Little Red Rooftop. Maybe see what she's doing up there. Don't tell her not to jump. She doesn't have to. She has so much to live for. A journalist lets the news guide their feet to the rooftop. I feel like I read that pretty good the first time, too. I even, riffed on it for a while about how, we didn't talk about, Tiger's the one that apparently did it. I talked about that. What were you remembering wrong?
Nothing. So, anyways, now that we got those redones done the right way? Yeah, the right way.
Sure, the right way.
Let's load up, our current save. And we can show off how the loading system works. Yeah. And it's that easy to fix your mistakes.
Okay.
Let's see. I think you've already talked to everyone on this floor, didn't you?
Let me check. You, loser. What's up? What's your deal? He appears to have gone into deep thought, so it would be rude to keep talking to him.
Oh yeah, that's after he made the great proclamation. Why can't I remember stuff? I get it!
I thought it was more like everything seems artificial. No, he wasn't like can't remember stuff. He was like, everything seems so artificial day in and day out. He didn't say anything about why he can't remember things.
I don't know, I guess it was those over there.
These? I heard this from a friend of a friend, but what is it? No, that's just Fujimura's student things.
Oh yeah, the Shiro reference.
Maybe it's further down. I can't go into any of these, and none of them are interesting.
Right, descriptions don't... Huh?
You okay, buddy? Are you okay? You're kind of scaring me! I'm kind of freaking out! For some strange reason, I feel like there's a door here. What do you want?
That's not foreboding.
I'm just in tap dancing club. That's all, I just tap dance down the halls. Yeah, I'm just a lonely tap dancer. No one needs to know what I'm up to or whether there's doors going on. Who gives a shit? Hey there, what's up? For some reason, Shinji keeps messing with the door. I wonder what he's up to. Hey Shinji, how you doing? What are you up to? So, we were talking about Sakura, Shinji's adopted sister. And how she's not evil or something? Or no, she's evil but not a bad person?
Oh, you're making convo, not discussing game.
Yeah, you and me, Atou.
Yeah, like, I was trying to wonder if I got, like, the correct... Well, don't stall on my account, like, you know, we'll be talking about this throughout the episode.
Okay, fine. That's weird. Why won't it open? What? Bring! Metal Gear exclamation mark.
Oh, I was just thinking of Pokemon. Bing!
Oh, God.
He's gonna challenge you to a Pokemon battle!
Oh, shit! What? You haven't left yet? Wait, don't tell me. No, never mind. Losers like you shouldn't be on campus right now. Who knows, you might get whacked by that killer. Hey, don't say I didn't warn you.
Can you imagine that? A Pokemon game that was set in a school? You know, hallways just littered with, like, students who, if they saw you, they would just challenge you?
Let's just imagine, like, that. Remember that thing of, like, Life is Strange, where there's just a bunch of people walking to school? Just imagine, like, bling, 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 just, like, exclamation points everywhere. It's like, you're just, like, watching multiple people, like, ah! Yeah, they'd have to pay for school repairs every single freaking day. It'd be horrible. It'd be the worst. Hallways are not big enough to accommodate Pokemon battles, let's be fair.
I think the repairs would be on the loser.
I mean, yeah, but if there's multiple Pokemon battles going on at the same time, who can tell whose damage caused what anymore? Or that's what the camera feeds are for.
Well, obviously, the winner is not responsible for anything.
Ah, so all the winners just leave and all the losers have to take care of everything.
Sure.
Like, just pull your money together. What are you... Killer? You're in the newspaper club and you don't know? Someone's been attacking students after school. Man, a weak little drone like you'd get dropped in one hit. You better leave now. Oh, that's actually quite nice. He's concerned for me. He's telling me I should leave because there's a killer about and I would die in one hit.
Well, you are his perfect sidekick.
I guess even he can have a... That is like the closest he gets to nice. Telling you you shouldn't be here for your own well-being, but phrasing it like a douchebag. As I was saying, it's almost like he goes out of his way to be a complete asshat. Like, if he passed a puppy, and he didn't notice it, but then he's like, wait, and then he turned around, and, like, you know, he had to go do something, he's like, he would just run after that puppy, just so he could kick it. Just on the feeling that there were people nearby who would see him do it.
Well, talk to Shinji one more time.
What?
I mean, he had such unique dialogue the first time.
What? Just go home already.
Oh, there you go.
I should go home. Clearly, I'm not needed.
Oh, well, you know, walk outside. Yeah, walk outside, talk to the people out there. I don't remember if there's anyone in archery.
Don't girls get cold when they wear flowy skirts? I was about to say flowery skirts. Soon the time will come for you to pick a side in the nerd war. I'll really pick a side in the nerd war. Comic books are so much better than manga. That guy over there, though, likes big eyes and small mouths.
Okay.
Which guy? This guy? I love this manga. It's my favorite. Don't tell Tiger or she'll confiscate it. Because it's got the dirtiness in it. Do you think a fly on the wall or the fly in the men's pants has the better view? Well, I'm not really into wangs, so... Why is it even called a fly in the first place? I don't know, honestly. Huh. Maybe the buzzing, kind of a zipping buzzing sound when you undo it? Me? That was doing? Ah, no, I'm his guardian, just his guardian. The child of one of my parents' friends has been living alone, so I've been helping out. Which means that I go over to his house, but not that I live with him. I don't, not at all. Hey, what's with that face? You don't believe your own teacher? You're a good kid. You don't even know what those bad kids mean by living together, right? Right? And now your teacher needs to give those who are spreading rumors a little educational guidance by murdering the crap out of him, like I did that person who was hiding behind my archery area.
Maybe one more tap of that, talk to her?
Nope.
Wow. Huh. And here I thought, oh, you aren't going to check archery?
What? No, there's no one in there. I know you can go in there. Taiga's not in there, and she owns the place. She pays rent. There's no one here.
Oh. Well, this time. There sometimes will be people in there.
Doing archery, even though curtailed things.
Right, so I believe now there's just leaves the third floor. Unless there's someone to the left.
Might be someone in the back, unless this was where that guy was. And I got
oh, yeah, that guy with, like, maybe door here.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Sakura. We were talking about Sakura.
Right, I feel that I didn't make it clear for those who, may not know, that Sakura, as a character, for all intents and purposes, is a good, kind person. But with the way that Type Moonverse works, that there is such a thing as just being naturally born evil, or liking to do evil and stuff like that. And, well, it varies from individual to individual how they deal with such stuff.
Okay, so what you're saying is that she doesn't like that she likes evil things. Like that, she might, it would make her happy to do evil things. She'd get the positive chemicals in her brain telling her, good job, but she doesn't like that.
I would say yes, based on my, limited knowledge on the subject.
The girl on the rooftop? Ah, her! She just happened to be up there right now. I saw her holding the key to the rooftop a moment ago. Thank you, Issei.
That's just a thing that students can get.
Apparently. Issei, join the tap dancing club with me. You'll be the best. I can see it in your eyes. Oh, that sounds pretty fun. Nondescript character with no name.
Don't go to the rooftop just yet.
I'm not clicking X. 3 days until the exam. No, it's 2 days. No, they didn't even update it. Did you hear? There was a murder near the school. A high school student was killed. It happened on their way home. I live near there, and now I'm scared to go home. Quite dramatic.
At first I thought that this whole, students dying and stuff like that was just a reference. But now I'm wondering if it's actually quite legit, given the situation that's going on at the school.
Wait, didn't I start up here in 2A? Or no, I'm in 3 right now.
Right.
Giggle. I see. It's gonna be easy now. The exam. I'm talking about the exam. Yeah, sure you are. They want me for my body.
I know it's classic to always have this, oh god, this exam is coming up and stuff like that.
Yep.
But going to school, I don't remember exams actually being this big dread or anything like that.
Japanese school system, man.
Yeah, but I'm talking about from personal experience. Do you even remember that being a thing?
No, but I never studied.
Even if you knew an exam was coming, it wasn't this thing you dreaded or anything like that.
No, certainly not. Okay, so Sakura, I think we explained it pretty well, right? Yeah. Doesn't like to do evil, but apparently it's just how it works in Type Moon.
But yeah, it's her nature apparently.
In the Type Moon being the people who make this series amongst other series.
Fate, Tsukihime, Melty Blood.
I thought Tsukihime was Melty Blood.
Well, they're considered alternate realities of each other, like how Fate Extra is different from Fate Stay Night.
What else do they make?
Kara no Kyokai.
Is that an anime?
It started out as a light novel, but it's also
it's got a game?
It has several movies about it, and the main character cameos in video games a lot. In fact, she actually has a cameo in this game.
Well, wow, I only knew that from an anime I saw, somewhere. But...
And there's, Blue Witch of the Moon, I think it's called. I'm trying to remember exactly,
What is that game we played for the channel?
Which one?
The fighting game where you, me, and Ray were there?
Fighting game where the 3 of us were together?
Yeah, I remember I was making jokes about this guy with long tendril-like arms, Merkel or whatever, and I was saying, he's the best demon ever.
Under Night Inverse, right?
Didn't they make that, too? It was something they did, because no one was letting them make
French Bread, the programmers of Melty Blood, the fighting game alternate universe of Tsukihime, were waiting to make the next Melty Blood so much that they made their own game. Called Under Night Inverse, and since they were kind of using the same engine, they just basically asked Melty Blood, hey, can we borrow a character? And it's like, yeah, sure, use Sion, basically the heroine from our Melty Blood game.
So is it connected then? Does it count as part of the universe?
I don't think so.
Multiverse, maybe?
Nah, she's just a cameo, just kind of slipped in.
Okay. I turned the doorknob and the metal door opened silently on its hinges. As a rule, no one's allowed on the roof, but I can see someone's elongated shadow. The vibrant colors set off by the setting of the sun is enough to take one's breath away. Under the now blood-red sky, a single girl looks out onto the town that spreads out below. Like a figure out of a painting, she seems to shine with the same red glow as the setting sun. Look at her! Look at her in her twin tails and her red outfit. I didn't think I'd have to give Rin Tosaka a voice.
You know, you could always just try to mimic the voices that they clearly have.
I only heard it for a split second. My god, those eyes are... I don't know, something about the face here does not look right to me.
Well, this is the art style of Fate Extra.
Everyone else is fine.
Oh, really? It's just something about this look? Her face looks off?
Yeah, her eyes just like, they're so far apart and so big that it just looks weird.
Huh, big eye, small mouth.
Big eye, small mouth. I don't know about that. What a beautiful sunset. I can only imagine how captivating this sight must be for people who live here. It is indeed a very beautiful scene. A shame that it doesn't really exist. On the surface, it seems like such a benign, peaceful world. A pity that it'll soon come to an end. This place is merely an idealized imitation of the real world, and one done in poor taste. I wonder if there's any valuable to a memory that can only be observed and left behind. Well, it's pretty, so it's like an art piece, basically.
It's called an experience.
Yeah, it's like an art piece, being in a painting, except being in a painting. I mean, that's like saying a VR game. Actually, now that I think about it, it's literally a video game.
Yeah, Oculus would probably be the best example of that.
Well, what is a video game except a memory that can be observed and then left behind? You play a video game and you're done. Unless you come back to it, like, later. Which you could do with this world, too. I don't know.
Right, I was just thinking of, like, that one Oculus game to where, like, hey, remember this one scene from My Neighbor Totoro? Ever want to experience that in first person?
Not really.
Yeah, it's pretty scary, but still, it's,
it's
pretty awesome as a concept to be able to do stuff like that.
I don't think there's many scenes in My Neighbor Totoro I'd want to go through. Now, if you could take me through a first-person experience of Spirited Away, that'd be pretty damn impressive, wouldn't it? All the visual stuff that went on in that, like a whole bathhouse of crazy stuff. Or like running down to the Boiler Man's room and all the little things moving around.
Just basically look through Chihiro's eyes and like watch that whole entire chase scene from her perspective.
Yeah! That'd be so cool!
Like, I was just imagining just like, behold the Spirit Away VR experience, and it's just a recreation of her sitting on that tram with like no face to the side, and you're just able to look around.
That's what they would likely do because of technology and people's time. It takes a lot of time and effort. I'm not sure if that last statement was supposed to express disgust or disappointment. As she finishes speaking, a faint smile forms on the girl's lips as she slowly turns in my direction. Her unwavering gaze makes it seem like she can see things hidden to others, like that door that guy saw. Wait. If that guy's not real and is only a pale imitation, then how did he know about his... No, wait, that's two people that have kind of figured out that it's not real. That's creepy that people who are not real can figure it out. That must be a damn good imitation if people who aren't even real are smart enough to figure it out. I kind of feel bad for those people. Because, I mean, a copy's still a person. Kind of. Yeah, pretty much. Her eyes seem to shine with an intensity that rivals that of the fiery red of the evening sky, and then she was down here automatically. What's this? That's a notice from the system? Thanks for bringing it to me. Huh? That's not it. That means you must be one of the generic students. If one of the irrelevant NPCs can get up here, I guess I'll have to find another place to hang out. Continuing to mumble quietly to herself, the girl quickly walks my way. Oh well, at least it's a good opportunity for me to look one of you over. Stand still, you. Unexpectedly, her finger reaches out and touches my cheek. She's stroking me.
You're not necessarily wrong.
I'm at first base! Oh boy, I'm at first base with the girl!
Everything went fuzzy.
Oh boy, I'm getting this fuzzy feeling in my... Wait, what's this? Is this a warning from the system? Direct interference does break the rules after all. Well yeah, talking directly to me and touching me is direct interference, is it not? Then again, the fact that you were reported on at all, that's kind of a problem. Mumbling to herself, the girl disappears, like there was no one even there. She vanished? There or not, her form has been indelibly burned into my mind. I'll remember that later on. Oh, you're still here. It's almost time to leave the school. Are you prepared to go home? Just get out of here. I won't tell you when you were on the roof, even though you're not supposed to be on the roof and I watched you.
The text is on his character portrait.
Oh, right. The text is going over his arm?
Yeah.
Huh, is that not how it did normally?
I don't remember it doing that.
Maybe the system's already breaking.
Huh.
What's wrong? You look a little pale. The sound of Issei's voice pulls me back to reality. I must look completely dazed and confused, like a damn fool. Maybe I'm tired, or that girl stroking me. I need to talk with the editor-in-chief again tomorrow. I was cheating on her with this girl. In any case, I think the course of wisdom for now would be to go home like Issei says. A day will pass if I do.
You pretty much done everything here that you can, so... Yeah, you can just go on next day.
On the next day...
Right,
3?
Yeah, 3.
Boop. Boop. Oh, segment. LDL. Auspicious star, such dazzling light. It drowns out even the chime of bells. Yeah, whatever. 1 day remaining. I bet that sign still says it 3 days. I enter the classroom. Once again, Shinji Mato in the seat next to me has a full house. I thought I said full horse for a moment. I'm telling you before, you don't have any talent. Give it up before you look like a retard. So you know what he said to that? What? What? What did he say? I want to know. Hip hip hooray! We're dying to know. Tell us. This wuss gets all boo-hoo and he says, I'll keep practicing till I get better. I can at least get better than you who skips practice. Sorry, but I have to laugh. Anybody that knows that you can't practice your way into being a genius. If he wants to practice something, he should practice not sounding like a tool. The guy's a total The guy's not a total maggot, but he's still trash and needs to find a garbage can. That moron. People aren't created equal. Even people who are born above average can never reach the same heights as the naturally gifted. Says the guy born below average who can't reach the naturally gifted.
Well, you know, he's probably speaking from personal experience.
I wonder if that hurt when he said it.
But, you know, he tries to see himself on the other side of that fence.
Does he actually see him? Like, is there, like, any, like, hint that he actually does acknowledge that he's not as good as he says he is and that he's just putting out on front? Has he ever broke down?
No, denial runs pretty deep in his country.
His whole country, right? Like, Japan. Are you just making a blanket statement about Japan?
His world has denial that, like, nearly separates it.
You must be so talented if you don't need to practice, Mato. I feel bad for that kid. Trash can't help being trash. It should learn to stop dreaming about being something better. The bell rings. In response, the gang of girls shuffle off to their own seats. While we were waiting for the school teacher to arrive, the teacher of the school teacher, I get caught up on what Shinji said for some reason. Whether or not Shinji has innate talent, I think it's pretty clear that I'm a nobody. A nobody with no goals. I mean, even when I try to think about the future, I get overwhelmed. It happens. As long as I keep plodding along, someday I'll reach my totally average future. Yay. That's what happens to everyone, right? Are there actually people who break the mold and the pattern? Only shooting stars break the mold. How? I have no idea. For me, today is another ordinary day of an ordinary school and an ordinary thing, except that the girl stroked me yesterday. Good morning, everyone. We don't need the North platform anymore. She stepped it up from complete klutz to slightly weird. And possibly a murderer.
She upgraded from klutz to competent.
Suddenly my heart accelerates, each beat painfully strong. It's as if my body is on high alert. I know it's not a reaction to Miss Fujimura. No, she's certainly not hot enough for me to feel this way. No. What the hell? Who's that? What's Armand from Attack on Titan doing here? Well, kids, it's a little out of the blue, but I want to introduce you to a new friend. That's not my friend. I don't know who that is, but I don't trust them with their red eyes. Who are you? Who are you?
Actually, he has emerald eyes.
Damn my colorblindness! It's him! That blonde... Oh boy! It's him! That blonde boy is causing my body fight or flight instincts to prickle. Oh boy! Go on, Leo, introduce yourself. Well, you just... that is a girl.
It's a boy.
That was a girl voice.
Well, you know how it is.
For what purpose? You already said my name. Well, Leo, you'll be attending school with these people, so I'm sure they'd like to know who you are. Ah, I see. These good people do not know my name yet, except that you said it, like, twice. He steps forward and says in a loud voice, says, "Everyone, my name is Leonardo Pistario Harway. It is a silly and very long name, so you will just call me Leo. In time, it will be a name known to all the world, but for now, it is the name of your classmate. I'm pleased to meet you all. I hope we enjoy our time together. Wow, aren't you dressed fancy and not in our uniform?" The classroom is silent. There aren't even any jabs at his eccentric manner of speaking, or any coos over how pretty he is, because he's extremely pretty. Instead, they are enthralled by his regal bearing, entranced. Shinji's words come to mind. This is what it means to be a different level. He's taking it to the next level. None of us... I'm pretty sure it's plebs as in P-L-E-B-S. But whatever. None of us plebs could ever hope to reach the level that this new kid lives on because he's rich as shit. I mean, it's not like we'll ever be rich. It's not overstated to call his very existence transfixing, so probably murdering him would be the best idea. Show him he's not as good as everybody else. Just like run out there and stab him in the neck with your pencil. It's like everyone will be like, "Oh my god, he took down the person so far above him!"
Down with the patriarchy.
No. But that's a woman.
I thought that was matriarchy.
No, but that's a woman. In the front of the classroom. That's clearly a girl. That was a woman's voice, and it is so clearly Saber. It looks like Saber to me. Like it did. Anyway, enough joking around. Like deer in headlights, we're immobilized by a presence far brighter than our own, as if an angel descended down from the heavens. His natural place is above us, looking down as our king, and we will serve him at his heel. How did someone like him end up here? Must be a mistake. Steak. Anyway, everyone make Leo feel welcome. Leo, if you have a seat. Looks like the third seat in the second row from the right. Okay, is that fine? Yep, Leo, you're addressing me. I see no reason to not allow you to call me Leo, as it didn't feel awkward to hear it from you. If you have the chance, I'd very much like for a delightful woman like you to visit my country. Oh, geez, don't joke with your teacher. Stop flirting. Take seat, Leo. I won't smack you since, well, it was kind of flattering for you to say it. Of course, I appreciate your diplomacy, Miss Fujimura. Then he gave the easy smile that only kids can. That simple smile washes tension, and people begin to smile themselves. I think he's not as much of a king as a prince. He may be above us, but he has natural charisma that draws us there. However, it seems there is at least one person in class whose mileage varies. Huh, I don't like him! Flirting with a teacher already? What an arrogant little twerp! He's clearly not happy. No, really. If you have any questions, I'll ask anyone in the class or myself. I mean, come to me first. There's no need to be shy. Yes, I will. I'm pleased that I'll be attending such a good school. Hooray! Yay! Hurrah! Hurrah and hooray! ... Ellipses!
Oh. That's interesting.
What? You see someone look weird?
No, I saw two character models in that scene that I didn't notice before.
Uh-huh.
That's rather implicative.
Uh-huh.
I'll bring it up later.
Am I imagining things? Just a thing I slightly shifted his attention towards me. Why would you look at me? Not towards anyone, not even Shinji, who's still bad-mouthing him over there. Being an asshole. But to me. Yeah, right. There's no way an angel like him would notice me. Senpai would never notice me. Already it's going all yaoi on me. It's going all gay. It's getting really gay. Can it get gayer? It could get gayer.
I don't know.
The school day ended with nothing else of interest, but that Leo, I can't shake the uneasiness he awoke in my heart. I feel things for him I've never felt for someone before, like cogs somewhere become misaligned, or just perfectly aligned. I'm excited because something happened besides what happened yesterday where a girl stripped me. I should report yesterday's findings to the editor-in-chief. Editor-in-chief, a girl touched me! I met a girl, what'd she do? She touched me. On the roof? Yeah, on the roof. Oh my god, scandalous. It seems like more and more people are staying home. Could the slashing rumor be true? Yes, it could. Yes, it could. Maybe it's Leo.
Huh, that is a rather drastic decrease.
Hey, the editor-in-chief was calling a why is that your job? Do you work for the editor-in-chief?
He might.
Did you hear there's a murder here the day before yesterday? There's been a number of murders, actually. Ooh! I kind of have a headache. It's like static. Maybe there's a cold going around. Who's this? Oh, I'm about to find out. I hear a familiar voice as I walk down the hallway. It's coming from around the corner. And there you have it. To summarize, about 30% of the participants have overcome the computer's brainwashing. These individuals now remember who they are. They're all Class A Magi. One girl in particular made quick work of the brainwashing. You might say she's a natural, and therefore more adept than Magi who have been more sheltered. Unlike those domesticated sheep, she's a wild muflon. Stronger, rarer, wilder, harder, better, faster, stronger. She couldn't even bear to put on the school uniform the other sheep mindlessly wear. As novel as that girl's wildness is, wild things end up in cages. Still, keep your distance and your guard up. No, wild things tend to die in the wild. So, she's going to die in the wild. The voice coming in front of them is none other than Kozuki! He was speaking politely, almost reverently. However, this Rin Tosaka, the Haraway's in Asia have voiced some concerns with her. She is the daughter of a noble family, which makes her unruly behavior even more unbecoming. The voice that chimes in is Leo, who we could clearly see and don't need to be told that. Unlike in class, his voice held a childlike temerity. It seemed like Kazuki's words bothered him. I simply jest. She is a failure, like the other dropouts, and so, she's below your concern. There's nothing in the world that doesn't concern me, teacher. More importantly, I wonder what a domesticated being like me can learn from her wild bravery. There is nothing because you are a perfect little angel. You're too good for this world. Let nothing take you away from me, my little dumpling. Anything you lack in the world, anything you lack is something the world lacks. It was just a joke. I've been here. It's been a while since I've been scolded. I think I enjoy it coming from you. In any case, I'll heed your warning. Are there any other important happenings? It's worth noting that the assassins sent by those alchemists. I've yet to confirm anything, but no doubt they're lurking about. I don't believe I've ever seen how an alchemist fights. I think they just throw things at you and scream, please get away from me. I don't want to fight. Their charms, their symbols, are rather unusual. We have the opportunity now. Aren't you curious, teacher? I always want to kill people. Yes! Yes! Wait till I've checked about the assassin, though. I don't want you dying. There are those other ones. There are the only ones to watch out for. There are others with excellent abilities. A handful of other students have passed the prelims besides Rin Tosaka. I don't see the rush. I think there's much to be learned from this school. I'd like to take my time to enjoy, for instance, the beauty of things like the garden. They seem to employ quite the skilled gardener. You should see the garden, Mr. Kazuki. No. Brother. I will respectfully decline. That ends my report. I see. Too bad. Then if you need anything else... It's best we have as little contact with each other as possible. It is unusual for a teacher and student to meet like this. I understand, even though I'm a counselor and totally have every possibility for this to be a totally normal thing, and that is not that weird at all! You could just say it was counseling!
Wow.
What, just tearing it a new one?
I'm just like, you're so right.
Yes, you too, brother. Following those words, they both disappear in sync with another. I didn't understand what they were saying, but I had the feeling I shouldn't have been listening to that shit. Just tap dance my way over here. They clearly went and stuffed themselves in these lockers. Just open the locker, just see like one and another. Go away.
Yes. Progress is being made so far, and we shall continue this progress in the next episode.
Okay, see you later, everybody.